Okay, welcome back. Good to see that you are committed to not ever allowing yourself to stay stuck. As mentioned yesterday, the problem isn't getting stuck. We all get stuck from time to time. The problem becomes if you allow yourself to stay stuck. But not you, not now, not ever again, and I'm proud of you. Yesterday, we covered the first 3 warning signs that maybe you're stuck. 1, you've surrendered, given up, just accepted that this is your lot in life. You showing back up here is a good sign that that stops now. Number 2, if you have become dulled by your routine. You sacrifice growth, adventure, and realizing your better potential for certainty and predictability. And number 3, you're chicken. Your ego is too fragile to take the risk to get out. So you stay in your comfy cocoon instead. Let's now cover the other 5 warning signs. Number 4, you take things for granted. Some opportunities are once in a lifetime. Doors open up to you, but then close and lock forever. But people stuck in a rut think that opportunities will just come on over again, right on schedule. They take for granted that if you want to get unstuck, you have to strike while the iron is hot. You have to carpe diem, seize the day and the moment. You have to act, step through the door of opportunity that has been made open to you. My mentor Jim Rohn would tell you, indecision is the thief of opportunity. Richard Branson would tell you that he has not been any more lucky or unlucky than anyone else. The difference was when luck came his way, he took advantage of it. Taking things for granted is true in our personal lives as well. We take our family for granted. We take our friends for granted. We take our home, our country, hell, our lives for granted. But life and your life force is like a fire. It has to be stoked, or it will dwindle out and die. And if all you will have left then is the smoke, the ashes, and the ruins of what once was. Number 5 are your excuses. The worst of all is saying, I don't know how. Hey, that might have worked back in the 1980s, but that dog don't hunt no more, as my Texas friends like to say. Every answer that you need to any conundrum to life is spelled out step by step with pictures and a tutorial video on the internet. The real reason is you're afraid. You're afraid to take action. But what action? You say. Hell, any action will do as long as it's forward. Just break the inertia. Take a step forward, and then another step forward, and then, oh my God, you're freaking walking. Speed it up, and you can even run. Jump in a vehicle, and you can speed your way forward. Just stop saying, I don't know what to do, and stop thinking that you can't begin until you know exactly what to do. The great victory goddess Nike said it this way: just freaking do it. That's a rough translation. I admit my Greek is a little rusty. Number 6 is your inflated ego. You are more concerned with your image, which is usually a false front, and how other people perceive you than you are about being you and pursuing the best within you. The ego wants you to keep your mask on, to try to be like others so that you will be liked by others. Acceptance and status is the ego's game, not growth and self-actualization. The ego will have you constantly comparing yourself to others and compel you to do whatever it takes to keep up with others, even if keeping up with others is inane, silly, off purpose, and even destructive. In other words, your ego and its compulsions, neediness, and its addictions will keep you stuck. Number 7 is you are stuck in the past. You keep cycling the decisions, the dramas, and the circumstances of the past. You keep revisiting, re-questioning yourself, and obsessing about things that are history. You aren't living today. You can't live today. And you certainly don't have the capacity to create a better tomorrow because you are literally, psychologically, and emotionally stuck in the past. Look, I don't care what happened yesterday. Divorce, bankruptcy, death of a loved one, bad behavior, whatever. It's over. It's done. You can't change it. The toothpaste has already been squeezed out of the tube and it's not going back in. Just make your peace with it. Say you're sorry if you have to. Say some Hail Marys and Our Fathers if you have to. Have a good cry if you have to. Then shut the front door, man. Hey, only look up. Stop looking down at the muck. No matter how you messed up your past, you have a spotless and unlimited future. And lastly, hey, Maybe you're just burnt out. Maybe you're just tired, wrung out, spent. This is due to neglect. Neglect of taking care of yourself, of making yourself and self-care a priority. Those are choices, by the way. Choices that you made, allowed, or tolerated. It doesn't matter how many kids you have or how busy it is at work. Your life is of your own creation. You are not a victim. The good news is you can make a new choice, and it might start with getting some freaking rest. Take a vacation. Unhook yourself from the matrix. It all will be here when you get back. We'll be fine for a week or two without you. Take a month. We got this. Because you're walking around like a zombie isn't helping anybody anyway. You're stuck. Your body's here, but your spirit, your vibrancy, your passion, all that we need from you, it's gone. You're hollow, and you're not really helping out anyway. You need to be refueled desperately before you really ruin your engine. Take a pit stop, for crying out loud. Every high-performance machine needs refueling. That includes you. Okay. Do you recognize any of these signs for yourself? Number 4, taking things for granted. Number 5, excuses. Number 6, ego. Number 7, stuck in the past. Or number 8, you're just burnt out. Make your peace by confessing in the comments below. And instead of Hail Marys and Our Fathers, make your penance be passing this Darren Daily around to those that you care about. The best way to get is to give. Give them the benefits of these insights in the hopes that it might help them to get unstuck. And tomorrow, I will give you that crowbar, the tool to pry you out of your rut and off to freedom once and for all. It's a 3-step process. It's not complicated, but it ain't easy either. It's not for the faint of heart, I warn you. But those here on Darren Daily, everyone here has the heart of a warrior. I know that for sure. So I'll see you in De Morgan.
I'll actually be able to accomplish my 3 to 5 year business growth goal really in the next 12 to 18 months instead.
So just do it. It's totally worth it.
This master's class is more than I ever hoped it would be.
Things we implemented helped us grow by 33% over the last 6 months.
It's going to yield an extra $500,000 in revenue for me next year.